Hello, my name is Vironika Niharosev, and today I'll be discussing the case of Fisher versus Fisher. And as a disclaimer before we begin, this presentation is for general legal information only. For advice specific to your case, please consult a lawyer. Now, getting into the facts of Fisher versus Fisher, the husband and wife were married for 19 years. The wife supported the husband through 2 degrees. The husband ended up with a job for $140,000, whereas the wife earned about $30,000 annually throughout the marriage and at the time of trial. The wife and husband separate in 2004, and she gets equalization payment of just over $100,000. The house was bought for $190,000. This was a step down from her in terms of standard of living. The trial judge said that the wife should either be able to become self-sufficient or adjust her standard of living by 2008. The trial judge also said that the husband has a new family. The wife was qualified in the US as a physiotherapist, but had not attempted to work in Canada. The trial judge said indefinite support is not appropriate here. However, the trial judge did not use guidelines, and the ex-wife appealed. The issue is whether the support awarded is correct. And the reasoning, according to the Court of Appeal, is that the Court of Appeal found that the trial judge had erred. The court was not persuaded by the trial judge's reasoning that the husband had obligations to the new family, particularly because the new wife had the ability to earn income and was receiving spousal support from her previous marriage for her child. The new wife's interest in staying home could not be relied on to reduce his support obligations to his former wife. The breakdown of marriage caused disadvantage to the wife. Under the objectives of the Divorce Act, we're supposed to consider disadvantages following marriage breakdown. The wife had reactive depression because of the marriage breakdown. The Court of Appeal said we need more nuance in examining her self-sufficiency. She should not just be able to meet her basic expenses. We need to look at present and potential incomes and standard of living during marriage. By the date of separation, the parties anticipated sharing an income of around $100,000 a year, and the court did not accept that she should be considered self-sufficient based on an income of $30,000 a year. However, it was only during the last few years of marriage that the standard of living had increased for her. The court concluded that 7-year order of support is sufficient. This is lower than the calculated range according to the guidelines, which would have been between 9.75 to 19 years. The conclusion was based on the court looking at guidelines and finding that while the duration is lower than what the guidelines say, the quantity is higher and does fall within the range of support. The court held that the wife was entitled to a 7-year order of support. This case can be found through the following citation on CanLII. Thank you for watching.